I'm so glad that you are here and thank you for making it this far. Today we are going to propagate something a little bit different, similar like yesterday. And the reason why I'm propagating different plants and not just house plants is one, I have it at home, and two, I want to show you that propagation doesn't have to stay within the house plant family. And so today we are going to be propagating green onions. Now, this is a very tasty propagation. Your child can even taste the green onions. I have been growing this green onion in my Click and Grow Garden 9. And today I'm going to repot and I'm going to show you that you can also propagate in water. And I actually have a little baby that I've propagated in water. There we go. And you can see the little roots on that one. And I'm going to show you how to do this, and you can grow so much green onions right at home. Today I'm propagating and repotting plants from my Click and Grow Garden 9, and I'm going to show you the smart gardening, the system, how it works, how effective it is, and just my honest review in regards to the smart garden. Now, Click and Grow works because it provides three things that plants need to thrive: consistent moisture, oxygen to the roots, and balanced nutrients. Now, this creates a low stress environment where plants can focus on growth instead of survival. And that is exactly why green onions are one of the easiest plants to regrow at home, even if they come from the grocery store. Now, when taking a cutting from an herb, usually I work around the plant's node, and that's where the point where the growth hormone are concentrated and new roots and shoots form. Now, green onions grow in a very similar way. Their white base is called basal plate, contains actively dividing cells that stores energy and allows the plants to regenerate leaves again and again and again. Now, when you place green onions in water or a hydroponic system, you're actually giving them access to constant moisture and oxygen, which activates this regrowth process almost immediately. That is why they're one of my favorite plants or herbs to grow over and over and over again. Now, did you know that, and this is part of plant psychology, shows that root congestion actually slows down the growth and limits nutrient uptake. So green onions benefit from the same care. When you refresh the water, trim the roots, or move them into soil after water propagation, you're actually extending their lifespan and encouraging healthier regrowth instead of thin, weak shoots. Now, what's fascinating is that green onions don't only rely on seeds to regrow at home. They use stored carbohydrates in their base to fuel new leaf production. This is why you can cut the green tops repeatedly and watch them grow back like extremely quick. So the Click and Grow kind of mirrors this process by delivering steady nutrients and light, allowing herbs like basil, parsley, chives to continually regenerate when harvested correctly. And now in both cases, regular cutting actually signals the plant to grow more, not less. Now, an interesting fact is that research shows that plant grown in controlled environment with consistent light and moisture allocates more energy toward the leaf growth rather than root survival. And this is why herbs grow hydroponically. Now, green onions follow the same biological rule, which is why they are such powerful example of how resilient plants can be when their basic needs are met. Now, to finish off, I repot my propagated cuttings into fresh soil, making the roots have more space and airflow and stability. So whether you're using the Click and Grow Garden 9 or regrowing green onions from the grocery store, the science is the same. Healthy roots lead to healthy growth. Propagation isn't about having the special tool. Now remember, it's about understanding how plants regenerate. Once you learn that, you can turn every plant every day into continuous source of growth, food, and honestly, I would say confidence as a plant parent. That was day 13 of 100 Days of Propagation with Priscille. Again, thank you very much for making it this far. It's really interesting to see that we can propagate not only houseplants, but basically any plants that we have at home and everything that you can find at home. If you're bringing in some herbs from the grocery store, you can propagate that too. And that is cultivating joy through plant care.